We're back for the first time in like, I don't know, a month. Apparently December 7th, so not quite a month, but close enough to it.
Merry Christmas, motherfuckers.
So this is the people get in here, or people are joining now, it's just not telling us, as I've seen it both ways. How are y'all people doing?
Bros.
We got a different backdrop than usual, if Back wants to go and explain that. For why there's a backdrop noise that we've seen before.
Hard work pays off. Live from Back Zangen's house. And by the way, the fucking grudge is not over. Fuck you, Zach Bagans.
Had to go and include that stuff.
Fuck Back. Back's back. Fuck Zach. Greenlight, motherfucker.
I think he's got problems, but don't we all?
136. Somebody fucking dropped us.
2 people. But I guess in their defense, we posted nothing in like the past 2 weeks. So I mean, I can't blame them for going in and undoing whatever when we haven't went and done nothing for people to want to be interested.
So, who wants to learn about Ghost?
Christmas ghosts. I thought.
Christmas Ghost. There's too bad stuff in here except all the fucking activity on Christmas.
Now, if you guys have any ghost stories or stupid Christmas stories that everyone has, drop them in the comment section. We can work off that, or we can tell our own stories. We got options here.
I got a ghost story. I was just watching the video, hidden camera video, where this fucking creepy old man keeps looking in this guy's room. I know you're never gonna watch this, but it's fucking funny anyways. What's up, Duke?
How's it going? We were actually very excited to go and post that video onto the channel, but then different circumstances made it to where now it's practically useless.
I mean, we could post a creepy old man video.
How's it going, Stevie? Merry Christmas, Duke.
Merry Christmas, everybody. How's everything going? Y'all good? Everybody alright? Excited to hang out with family or not excited at all because family kind of sucks sometimes?
Thanks for the support, Star. There's more to come. Probably more than what there was before.
We all need here, we two buddies, for real. Buddies with who?
Since our apologies for the lack of content, because there hasn't really been time to make content, we have been taking from our backup, like stuff we can go and post.
Thanks for subscribing, Star. Appreciate you. Merry Christmas. Alright, Duke. Have a good Christmas.
Also, if anybody's confused why we're like looking off to the side, we got the actual camera kind of positioned, but then we kind of got like a little backdrop where we can see the comments and what's going on off to the side a little bit. So we go and glance off, and we're just trying to read something.
My back's just kind of fucking crazy. So tell me about some ghosts. Halloween ghosts, Christmas ghosts, any kind of holiday ghost.
Maybe your crazy in-law that thinks they're a ghost. You never know.
Maybe they're gonna be a ghost soon.
Since we're all going to see them tomorrow, whether we really want to or not. So there's a
Right.
story about it. Then now's the time.
A bunch of people I don't want to see. Don't want to see tomorrow. So I'll tell you about something that today actually, came home from getting groceries and shit. And walked into my kitchen, fucking turned around. There's some kind of something apparatus. It was a person. Um, it just disappeared real quick, just like that. But I was also doing the motherfucking spirit box in here last night about 3 o'clock in the morning.
Ain't that eventful?
Talking to shit, trying to find out if there's something in my new house. And there was. Obviously, they probably followed me.
I mean, I guess you don't have to be concerned about doing ghost stuff in your own house when you're in a complex. So, I mean, I'm sure it's haunted from everybody else that either lives here now or has lived here before.
I mean,
Since places like this, where multiple people are at, tend to be more haunted because there's more stuff going on.
it's like this, yo. This fucking shit follows me around anyways. From when I was a fucking asshole. Still kind of an asshole. So it's not like shit doesn't follow me. Probably follows you because of me.
Yeah, no more.
But you don't think it's there?
I think that if it is there, then it now lays dormant, does its own thing until you walk in the house to go and visit, or you gotta go and stop by for something. That it's not like this constant thing no more.
I
I haven't felt one. Well, I have at work, but there's that's a whole different story. I haven't felt one ghost-like thing at home since he bounced out to here. Now at work, that's a daily occurrence, but my boss could be watching this. You never know. And she said that if I bring a ghost to the workplace that makes herself apparent, then we're going to walk outside to the back dock, and she's going to throw salt and holy water at me and say, "Demon, be gone." So I'd rather that not happen when I'm trying to go on work, but I mean, to make for good content, we recorded it.
I like fucking Brian Boss. She still won't get on camera though and tell us her story and shit.
She told me part of it. Walt told me not to go and mention it on in terms of the actual details of it on whatever. That she is done with that and wants nothing to do with it. And that she regrets touching Ouija boards, and that's that.
It doesn't work that way though. We all know that. Everybody that knows about shit like that, once you make contacts for life, it's something that they can feel in you. It's something that's inside you. Once you know that they're real and they know that you can hear them, it's a curtain. Any real investigator will tell you that. Now, that don't mean that you gotta fight and argue and shit with them, but
That's what I'm waiting for at the house for someone to make itself known, even though you're not there. But it's gonna happen. I don't know when it's gonna happen. And it'll probably be at an unsuspecting time where I don't got a way to go and record ready, so it's just gonna be one more ghost story, not an documented thing.
no, we're gonna 2025 is gonna be a big fucking year for paranormal for all of us, all of you. Got some big things coming. I have some big plans, springtime plans and shit, but even soon, I got some big plans that I wanna talk with the crew about, and summertime, you guys already know shit's gonna be on and popping. Who's Brandon Ferry? Y'all look like some goofs. Your name's Ferry.
Here we go. The last minute, it was the one guy, I forgot what his name was, and now it's this guy.
I mean, we can look like goofs all we want. We gonna do our thing. You still in here watching, talking shit.
Just your interaction in the video.
Sweet, I probably fucked your mom.
Goes and drives interaction. And interaction then drives, you've got whatever you want to call it, system, I guess, to go and recommend our stuff to more people. So, quote Chris Webby, all promo's good promo, right? So, thanks for helping us.
I don't drink, bud. Yeah, and men can grow a beard. I don't know about fairies. I'm sure you could. It might be a little harder for you. But you could try. Yeah, I don't drink, do any kind of drugs or anything. I don't need to. My life's crazy enough without all that shit. When you start doing all this shit, and it just happens that way. So I can be Humpty Dumpty. I can be whatever you want me to be. You still watching. You still here. You still pumping our algorithm. All that shit. So rock on, man.
No, that's fair. We're just talking shit. Could you hop in here and start going and talking shit? Then when you get called out, you want to go and get scared, act like you were trying to be cool and make a joke out of it.
No, I'm mad.
Say no one's mad. We're just giving the shit back to you. So you wanted to go and start.
Right. I mean, don't fit the name. I'll just pumping it back at you. It's all good. Ain't nothing to be mad about. Like I said, you just being here and interacting with me helps me. So, helps us. Helps the channel. So it's all good. But since you like to talk and shit, you got any ghost stories? Anything paranormal ever happened to you? Anything weird or bad besides your last name? Are you friends with Max Zagans? Are you friends with Zach Bagans? Which one? Okay. So that's what I'm talking about. So what? Why do you think that? Brandon says he thinks this apartment is haunted. Tell us what's up. Why do you think that? What happened?
Is your opinion haunted based on something residual? Or if maybe someone that lives there brought something there? Or maybe you went and did something with the ghost and you brought it there?
I mean, your shit can be haunted for a variety of reasons. You could just be around somebody that has something following them and it likes your energy better. Oh shit. Okay, that's different.
I mean,
Have you ever tried to communicate?
I mean, my dog also goes and barks in the corner of the room like she's on drugs or something, but nothing's ever went and brought a book or anything across the room at her.
What do you mean? There's gotta be. Somebody I know says there's not a way to chat. But other people are chatting. It should be right, if you click on the live, it should be right at the bottom.
Oh, Brandon, you got it on camera. You got the videos on your channel? Or is it just like on your phone or something and you haven't posted it?
If you're watching it on your phone, babe, then it should be right at the bottom. Like right at where you see all the names and everybody else chatting, it should be right there. Yeah, we from Northwest Ohio, so I rock with the Lions a little bit since I was a kid. Always, even when they're bad, as you can see, shirts on. Um, Uber here is a fucking Miami Dolphins fan. He's only wearing that Buckeye shirt because they're not playing Michigan. We already had that locked up. I told y'all what was gonna happen. Y'all didn't want to listen to back.
Look, who won that important game and has the opportunity to go and win more important games? And who's going to get cursed on by Alabama in the no-name apartment bowl?
If you think that all them seniors that never fucking beat Michigan one time in their career aren't ass hurt over that shit, you think they give a fuck about Tennessee? They don't give a fuck about Tennessee. They got mad and tried to fight us over a fucking flag that every team in the country fucking does after they win a rivalry game. And that boy Sawyer was crying tears, real tears out of his face.
You also think, though, that they're going to care if they win the whole thing?
I don't think they're going to win the whole thing, and neither are the most real Buckeye fans. You guys are going to get stomped out next week.
We'll be Oregon, then we'll lose a team that we shouldn't. Like Notre Dame or
What
something.
you just said about Tennessee, we'll beat Tennessee, and then we'll lose to fucking Oregon.
Brandon, the Bengals, I don't think y'all are that bad in terms of as a team in general. I just think that your defense is atrocious and Burrow can't do everything. That's why you're like the best 7-9 team in league history.
Burrow's fell off, man, but y'all got a good quarterback for sure.
Like
he used to be good. I don't know what happened to him. He's been getting hurt and shit a lot, but
like if the Bengals had any resemblance of a defense or a decent coach, y'all would still be good like a few years ago and not.
I don't know, man. I don't think anybody's beating the Lions this year.
Whatever's going on now.
They beat San Fran Monday night. That's a wrap. Might as well just give us a trophy now.
San Fran sucks now.
San Fran don't suck shit.
They just lost to the Dolphins.
Okay.
We suck.
Everybody loses sometimes.
They also lost.
Detroit lost to Tampa Bay and Baker Mayfield.
Yep. They also lost to everybody else this way pretty much. They're like 6-9. No. 6-10.
Okay. So we should fucking sweep out then. Number 1 seed.
Yeah, beat Minnesota for that because you're both 13-2 or whatever.
We already beat Minnesota once. We got the tie.
Oh yeah, but you're both 13-2 though. So if they gonna beat you last game of the year, they'll have a better record if you both win this week.
Okay. Yeah,
so you're forced to win that game if you want the bye.
So
and the division if that matter.
There's a lot of shit. You know most of our ghost stories, most of my ghost stories, my demon stories, having a conversation with the Alpha and the Omega and Dark One and why I'm here and all that bullshit.
I'm not saying that y'all's coach didn't like make the team better than what it was before he was there. I just think that he's like every other coach where he had his like time to shine, and then he was good for a while in terms of being one of the more elite coaches. And then all the other teams figured out his game plan, and instead of making adjustments or having coordinators on either side of the ball that can kind of go and make adjustments or make something else work, he tries to do the same old thing over and over again when teams already know how to go and stop it from watching film and playing y'all guys already.
The Bengals still got, what's his Chase?
The receiver?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, Chase is one of the best receivers in the game for a long time. Chiefs only win because the refs fucking want them to.
The Chiefs are a voodoo magic team.
That Chiefs this decade's Chiefs are like the Patriots of the fucking early 2000s and shit. They're supposed to win. That's why they get all them cheap ass calls and all the other bullshit they get.
I saw some video where they got like 9 wins this year off of the refs making a bad call in their favor or not making a bad call, and that's like obvious. or something like sporadic happened or something you've never seen before in any way to go look at it. It's where the second they play a team in the playoffs that can either pay the refs more or overcome the refs anyway, they're going to be done. I would say Houston, but they got curb stomped. But they just played the Chiefs.
I mean, yeah, it'd probably be a good game. I'd watch it. I'm more, I am more hockey fans. College. I've been rocking with the Lions because of my old man and shit. Ever since even when we stopped going 16 team and shit, all that bullshit. Um,
They would be a close game depending on obviously your defense, but at the same time, if you're, but I feel like also with your defense, that your offense has to score every drive. Where if the Lions stop you one time, that defense is going to fall apart. It's not going to be a game anymore.
Lions are going to put up 40, 50 points regardless. Their running backs and the receivers they got. Only reason we're not undefeated is because Hutchinson got hurt.
And you lost to Baker, but that's
Yeah, but we shouldn't have had that fucking stupid ass interception in the red zone. We were driving to win, so I mean, yes, that's true, but the other loss was solely defense. There was no fucking defense. It was just a score fest, and if Hutch was there, it wouldn't have happened.
you know, I feel bad for Burrow because dude goes out and scores on all these drives, but then like if he has one drive where maybe he gets picked off or they just end up not scoring on that drive, the game's pretty much over because the defense isn't going to make the stop. They're just going to go, the opponent's just going to go right down the field and just do what they want to go and do. So yeah, Burrow can throw for 6 touchdowns a game, but if he gets stopped one time, that's pretty much done with.
Does it bug you guys, Ohio State fans? That man left and then won the fucking national championship, went to the Super Bowl. Apparently leads the league in touchdowns. I didn't know that. I thought golf was up there.
I mean, personally, not really, because I mean, he only really practiced at Ohio State.
You passed on him because of his skin tone.
And the fact that our coaches are kind of stupid. 99% of the time.
Christmas, brother.
To where even if Burrow was going to play at Ohio State, there's a high chance that we kept starting JT or Dwayne Haskins anyway.
All right. I know it's Christmas, so we talk about some Christmas stuff, or we talk about some paranormal activities. I mean, any type of shit, any type of paranormal or unexplainable. What about these drones, aliens that they're spotting and shit everywhere? What do y'all think of that? Y'all believe that shit, or you think it's the government? Without trying to get too into the rabbit hole, said I know aliens are real. I've seen them motherfuckers. Nobody can tell me different. You can make fun of me or whatever, but I've seen this shit. What does that mean? Do you know what that means?
I'm not sure. Apparently, it's a kind of bird.
It's a bird that sounds like a baby.
I had no idea, personally.
You know, there's this bridge here. Yeah, we did it's like our first couple investigations on, and that shit wasn't no fucking bird. Thought it was a deer for a while or a fox, but if you watch that shit, you'll hear it. It sounds like a woman screaming. That place is weird. There's graffiti and shit everywhere, and satanic bullshit written everywhere. That's a different place. Crybaby Bridge, where's that, down in Cincy? Did you want to answer that one?
I haven't and don't plan to, but I know that back here in Steph have, and they've been talking about going and doing it again for the longest time now. But I don't call them stupid and tell them they're going to do their own thing, but I think they're persistent to where whether I take part or agree or not, there's probably going to be a video at some point next couple of months of Ouija board with Greenlight, whether I want this video to exist or not.
Yeah.
It's just going to happen.
We went to the haunted museum and shit and played with their Ouija boards. So yeah, I've dabbled in it. When it actually starts working for real the first time, it does something to you. You know, I mean, like when you're a kid, you play and your friends are moving it and shit, but when you take your hands off of it and that fucking planet still fucking moves, it's a different experience. I'm not gonna say it's one of my favorite things to do, but I do it. I don't like doing the other thing really either, but I always do it because I always get the best fucking evidence on what's that shit called?
The acid method?
Yeah, the acid method. They always seem to like to talk through me more than Steph or Brian. There's a couple videos where I'm doing that's crazy too. Man, I don't probably not, brother. I'm an old man. I'm pops, so Christmas is just a time for family.
He's already gotten some stuff, but no one's. I mean, I'm not sure. I work all the time, so I don't even like have any ideas for what even is going on. I just go to work, come home, and suddenly it's Christmas time. Like, oh, okay, here we are.
Pretty much, yeah. What the hell does that mean?
I think he's pointing to his message or whatever.
Got who? The hey baby? That's Mrs. Green. That's Mrs. Baggins. Come on. Let me hear about some ghosts. Let me hear about Bigfoot or some aliens or skinwalkers or nightmares. All that shit. All that shit is related to the spirit world as far as I'm concerned. I got this book. I just found it again.
Here we go.
Y'all want me to show you this book? I'll show you. Let me go get this book. Talk to the people. I get the book. Smoke a cigarette real quick.
He's going to get this book to where, if y'all ever seen Insidious, that series, it's pretty much like that, but in real life, to where I think that he bought the book thinking that he was going to do it at some point.
I didn't buy the book. Your grandmother bought it for me.
Well, I guess he was gifted the book, and I think that he wanted to go and do it for a little bit.
Well,
Or maybe he still does, I don't know. But then he watched Insidious, and I don't know if that piqued his interest more or made him against it more. I couldn't really tell you. But he's got an astral projection book that he's way too excited about. He he's actually got a whole bookshelf in front of me of like random ghost books and religious books and holy books and whatever else. I mean, knowing him, there could be a curse book on that shelf somewhere for all I know. So yeah, once he finishes doing his thing, I'm sure he'll go over this book in great detail.
We'll talk about it.
Because every time that he shows me this book, I refuse to even go. I mean, even begin dabbling reading it or looking at it. I'm like, okay, you do your thing. I have no intention of going to know about this book
My son's
outside that he has it.
son's a scaredy pants.
Scared or just not dumb.
See, this is what they do to back. They want all this content.
No one's doing nothing but that.
They want all this content. Don't shut. Not tell me shut the fuck up. They want all this content and shit, and they want the spirits to talk and get some evidence and shit. But they won't let me talk shit no more. Because if we were talking shit, we'd have fucking 35 minutes full of fucking evidence every fucking video. There'd be no denying it. You wouldn't be able to fucking say it's fake. None of that shit. No ghost adventures, bullshit. All that shit would be fucking real. I've seen it with my own eyes. I talk shit to these motherfuckers, ghosts and shit and spirits for the first 15 years I was doing this shit. And when you talk shit, they try to hurt you. It's like their way of trying to punch you. If it was like a real person in real life, like an alive person, they talk shit and they try to hit you. Well, spirits and shit, they just fuck with your world, period. And I did that forever and ever and ever and ever and ever. I promised them I wouldn't do that shit no more. Every once in a while, video's slow, they let me go off by myself. They won't stand next to me though. You see the look on his face, I seen it.
What you're talking about?
Huh?
I don't know what you're talking about.
Y'all letting me go off by myself and fish and talk shit.
You do it anyway.
Nah, you guys tell me not to, so. Lightworker's Guide to the Astral Realm. This is a book about being able to project your spirit out of your body.
You ain't get possessed. Whatever else.
No, I'm talking about getting possessed and oppressed. You gotta get through the creepy old lady part of it. The fucking shadow woman fucking bullshit part of it. And then it's on the cracking. Supposedly they say you can go anywhere that you've been or seen, whether it's on like TV or some shit or anything, or like you've been in real life at any point in your life. So you'd be a baby and shit and didn't even know you were fucking there. And if you learn how to do this, they say you can project your aura, your spirit into these places at any time if you can learn how to master this technique. And it's scary because, I mean, pretty much you're like letting your soul leave your body. So that's kind of why I haven't delved into it, because I just got my soul saved. So I don't know how smart of an ideal it is. But yeah, I read about it. You have to be very, very, very one with the Holy Spirit to be protected by this shit. You have to have some kind. This is just me saying this. You have to have some kind of faith. If you're gonna like put yourself into the spirit world, where it's all spirits, all evil things, good things, bad things that passed on, you have to be prepared to not fucking come back from that shit. And that's what stops me. That's the only thing that's stopping me so far. I've already seen that side. It's kind of crazy over there. I didn't want to see it. It just kind of happens. So, again, tell me about y'all ghost experiences. Bigfoot. Y'all believe in Bigfoot? I'm trying to go Bigfoot hunt too, but it's gotta be warm. I ain't trying to be out in the woods shivering my ass off and this 8 foot tall motherfucking thing comes running after me.
I'm saying, what, you're trying to walk and start banging on trees and go, "Mm."
No, I'm gonna do it for real. There's real motherfuckers that tell you how to do it. I mean, I'm not talking about fucking Animal Planet bullshit.
What, Bobo on Finding Bigfoot?
No, I'm talking about like the dude I watched, Steve, and who was the other dude that just passed away, that have got a lot of footage of these things. Um, as far as I know, there's not too many. They say there's some down in that park. What's that fucking park?
Salt Fork?
Salt Fork, yeah. They say that there's some down there, but I'm thinking we're probably gonna have to go to Canada.
I think
or like up in Washington,
that Finding Bigfoot's fun, that show, because they say there's all these stories and all this whatever else, which is fair. People see things. That part's probably real. Like the town hall meeting and all that, where people are talking about it and whatever. That's fair. But I also found it very convenient that on that show, I have never seen a clip where Bobo is experiencing what's going on. It's always something to where it sounds like one of the other investigators in the show, and Bobo's not on camera, and suddenly they hear like a bang on a tree or something yell or whatever. It's never when he's actually involved. Like I might hop on YouTube and type in things on Finding Bigfoot where Bobo was around. So I'm sure somebody has the same opinion and wouldn't watch the show and
I'm not talking about that show. I'm talking about there's this guy I watch, How to Hunt, HowToHunt.com. His name is Steve something. I forgot what the hell his last name is. Well, pretty much what he got people right into this dude from all over, everywhere, all over the fucking world, and talk about seeing these things. And they all pretty much describe the same thing. Now, these are people that don't even know each other. They've never seen each other, don't even know anything about each other. One's in Russia, one's in fucking California. You know what I mean? Type shit like that. And they all pretty much describe seeing the same shit, smelling the same shit when they're around, losing time, all kinds of different shit. So for me to close my mind to say that shit's not real, there's no way. It's gotta be real. A couple people saying something, that's a story. A million people saying something, that's fact. Don't give them more fact than that. If they're saying almost the exact same shit, they don't get no more fact than that. Somebody just died in this apartment complex. Or doing something a little strange for a piece of change. Did you hear that shit?
Yeah, to not reenact and demonetize and kicked off the platform. It sounded like that he either how can I put this? Got taken out, or
had a release,
or had fun with himself. I think it's how you can say it on this platform without getting yelled at for it. Will be the proper term.
That's my boy from across the hall. The only time I ever talked to him, he asked me if the government shipped me too, if I hear shit in my head. Like the first day I moved here, he came down and he's talking about that shit. About he had been infiltrated. His mind had been infiltrated. So, and I mean, we get it. That's a whole different channel. We can talk about that shit too.
Is it? You on like if you guys want to see a Greenlight podcast where it's not paranormal, where we just go on live and just talk about this random stuff that has nothing to do. It can be ghosts, it can be the government, it can be random stuff. It doesn't matter. We just sit and just talk about stuff.
Early spring 2025. Check out this channel called Glass City Fishing, and the dude on there talk about some government shit while he's catching fish. Yeah, we talk about that and the local police and everything that's wrong with this fucking world.
And usually idiots on boats that go and get in the boat and trying to go and fish.
Yeah. The immigrants try to stab me in the face. Well, I guess they didn't try. They did stab me in my face.
Like I said, yeah, they tried, but they also succeeded in their efforts.
Yeah, they got caught though. They've been deported. Well, the one guy's been deported. The other guy was from here. I'll see him again. Carmen comes around. So we done two. So I'm thinking it's probably us and Alex.
Since I told well, I told one of our mods that we were alive. The other one's doing Christmas Eve gathering, white elephant bullshit party thing. So not so much on that, but
Who's the other mod that does the fucking white elephant?
redhead,
Huh?
redhead.
He does that shit too?
I guess they had some gathering where
I didn't think he drank like that. He got like a drinking thing?
it doesn't have to be. People just drink when they do it. In reality, it's just when people get together with gifts and go throw them in the middle, and it's like a big gift opening thing. But
It's like a secret Santa gathering.
pretty much, it's pretty much just a different term for Secret Santa, to where some people go and do it and go and just play Secret Santa. Other folk make a drinking game out of it, but at the same time, the folks that go and do that can make a drinking game out of anything. Like, you don't really get it. They don't got to think that hard to go make a game out
Every
of
time
it.
you blink, take a shot. Every time you blink, take a shot. I remember them days.
They can be watching a game of football or something, and every time somebody
Touches the ball.
right, every time the ball gets snapped, take a shot.
You ain't gonna make it past the first half of the first quarter.
Or every time that Chris Collinsworth mentions Patrick Mahomes, take a shot. That's kind of thing.
So, Miss Alexandria Clausen, you have any ghost stories? Anything paranormal happened to you? Anything paranormal might happen to you, let's say last night? To see your ass on camera.
You can.
Huh?
I can see the thing.
You still don't.
Like I said, one guy's still going, and the guy across the hall still having a good time.
Are you not? Did you leave the live there, Miss Clausen?
I'll trying to see it.
Do y'all believe in ghosts, or do you just like come and look at us, call us names, make fun of us and shit? Cause that's cool too.
Everybody else besides the mop. Can you shut up over there?
Everybody else besides us?
Yeah.
Why y'all niggas leaving and shit, bro? What's up with that? Well, ready to end it?
Yeah, probably because ain't no one here.
We had a little bit of interaction with Mr. Ferry and shit. Merry Christmas from us to you, and we'll see you soon.
It might be tomorrow. I don't know.
Might be tomorrow.
Might go live from the crazy Christmas gathering at the other Greenlight house.
A lot of negative energy in that motherfucker most of the time.
To where now he's not going to care. He's have to go and sleep there, but I still do. So
Might have to blow a Christmas death whistle.
it won't be too crazy. So otherwise, I might have to go and deal with it later on that night.
Christmas death whistle, y'all. Coming tomorrow.
I guess he's crazy. Anyways.
I ain't fucking going to here.
Anyways.
Going to your house.
See you guys then. Green light.